Hey guys, all of us at Let's Be Legendary want to take a minute to say thank you to all of you for listening. We really appreciate you sticking with us, despite the bumps as we learn our way around this podcasting thing. We're working tirelessly to improve our audio quality and production value, and with your help, we can do that a lot faster. For early episodes, extra content, and exclusive artwork, check us out on Patreon at patreon.com/letsbelegendarypodcast. We have a ton of exclusive goodies for you to get your hands on, including personalized messages, behind-the-scenes content, and extra episodes. Spreading the word on social media helps too. You can find us on Twitter at Let's Be Legend Pod, Facebook at Let's Be Legendary, and Tumblr at Let's Be Legendary Pod. Feel free to drop us a line. We love hearing from everyone. Thanks again from all of us. Enjoy the show and stay legendary. Trigger warnings for this story arc include fantasy and horror violence, including the use of firearms, altered sense of reality, mature themes, mild gore, deaths of loved ones, death of children, and mentions of cannibalism. Imagine a world on the frontier, where towns spring up and disappear as fast as natural resources are found and depleted, where magic and technological advances are happening at such a rate society can't keep up, allowing evil, misguided people to create abominations in nature. Imagine a world where bounty hunters with badges break the law to keep the peace, trying to protect those who live far outside the capital city. Now imagine amidst all this chaos, a door is opened, and into this world steps a being, the likes of which no one has seen for over 1,000 years. Welcome to the Feywild West. Let's be legendary.
So as you guys make your way past, they don't move at all. They just continue staring towards the door you guys came out of.
Love the aesthetic, though. Look at one of the suits of armor. Love the aesthetic.
As you guys approach, the portrait above the fireplace comes into full view.
Okay.
It is a large family portrait.
Oh, I actually walk a little bit closer.
Okay.
With the light to take a look.
Yep. So you see a family portrait of 5.
Ooh.
You see Thorn and Rose in the exact same clothes that they were wearing outside.
Do these people have any change in clothes?
You see a man that looks to be middle-aged, some gray peppering through his black hair and his deep green eyes, like looking out, dressed in a nice suit that's a little old-fashioned, but not terribly.
Okay.
Standing next to him is a woman with a severe expression on her face, wearing what almost looks to be a black gown of mourning.
Ooh.
And in her arms, she is holding a blue bundle. And the portrait has the names Thornbolt, Rosavelda, Gustav, Elizabeth, and Walter.
I look at sleeve. Well, sucks, I suppose.
We safely.
Anything interesting about the portrait?
They all just stare out. The children look a little sad. The husband looks serious. They didn't, but it looks like they almost looks like the artist had to prevent himself from painting in the tear tracks running down Elizabeth's face.
It is, even for myself, it is unfortunate when a person's time is before they've even begun to live.
That's life, I suppose.
That is life.
Here's a question, DM.
Mm-hmm.
Do these two look familiar? Does anybody in this portrait look familiar?
Aside from Roosevelt and Thornbolt. No, none of
Do they
that.
have any sort of what's the word?
Resemblance.
Any sort of resemblance to the 2 portraits we saw when we walked in.
Make
something that's got that's got a -2 to it.
just make a wisdom check. I'm not even sure what to call it.
16.
9, 10, 11.
It's a 13 for you, not a wisdom save. I said a wisdom check.
Well, what's the difference?
A save
A
is like
save
when you're
is-
trying to like.
God, I'm never gonna remember this stuff.
Good thing you do, because
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, that's wisdom, that must be the right one.
No, so 13. You do notice a family resemblance between the woman and some of the portraits downstairs.
Is it enough to just be like, oh, they're obviously related?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that would be my question. All right.
I do not know if I am not sure if we will discover what this house actually is, but I cannot imagine the grief that this woman went through if she was in fact at one point alive. But I can easily imagine that kind of grief could create something like this.
Well, what is this?
I do not know. But grief is powerful.
I'll take your word for it.
Shall we move on?
After you. Oh no, after you. But if you could kindly open the door.
Ooh, wait. Yes.
Gun in one hand, torch in the other.
Yes, of course. Alright. Gonna go in that big room.
Which
that one, yeah.
This one? Okay. To the right, so that's east. You open. You go to open the doors, noticing the carving. They're intricately carved. It looks like children dancing among vines. Anybody want to take a closer look at them?
Yeah, of
Yes.
course.
I don't
investigation?
see anything.
Perception or investigation.
Perception.
Oh, perception.
Or
It doesn't matter. I don't probably see shit.
Does it matter which one? Will that affect the outcome?
sort of.
Let's go investigation, so I got a 19.
19? Okay. So you looking at them, looking at them close, notice that the kids aren't dancing. They're fighting off swarms of bats that are also weaving in and out of the vine work. You, looking at it, get distracted by a noise coming from the doors behind you.
I whirl around.
Soft sound of music playing.
It is not real, Talia.
Do you hear it?
Whatever it is that made you whirl around like that.
So it's a no. Just yes or no.
Do I not hear it? I probably don't hear it.
You actually do.
Oh.
It's just...
It is still not real, but it's not real for both of us.
I don't.
No,
Your
really,
logic
no,
is starting to fuck with me.
Now I am really going German.
Your logic is starting to mess with my head. Is it real or is it not?
Do you want it to be real?
No, of course I don't want it to be real, but I can't deny the shit that is in front of me.
Then it's not real.
Okay. Do you want to look in this room or do you want to go see what that noise is?
I believe the house wants us to leave this room, so I would like to stay in it.
We're not in it.
Or go inside. Do not go towards the... It's behind us, right?
Yeah, it's from this
So,
door.
okay, well...
It's the door directly behind us.
For the moment...
Are these things still looking that way?
Yep.
Cool! What a pal. Okay, so we're going in here. Fuck that room.
For the moment,
For the
yes.
moment. Okay, good. Locked?
Nope.
Open. No, wait, you have to open it.
I opened the door.
Okay. All right. Yep. It opens, and it would be dark in here, but your torchlight opens it up. Looks to be a cold black marble fireplace on the north side. The fireplaces seem to line up directly above where the lower floor ones were.
These people sure do love their fucking fireplaces.
2 large armchairs sit on either side of the fireplace, and a bit ways in front of the fireplace is a desk with another chair in front of it. Lining the south side are bookshelves. It looks to be some kind of library.
Oh, okay. What's this thing? Is this another bookshelf?
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, it goes down, and then there's
Library office thing.
I'm gonna take a look in here in the library and see if there's anything.
I'll take a look at the desk.
Okay, go ahead and perception or investigation, your choice.
I got 20.
20?
14.
14.
Yes.
Okay. For the desk?
For the desk, I roll
Okay.
perception.
All right.
Or should I
All
do
right.
investigation?
It's for the desk investigation.
Okay.
For the room in general, perception or investigation, your choice.
Well, let's say I did the... No.
I did investigation on the books in this area.
Okay.
I probably see something absolutely fucking horrific. 6.
Bien sûr.
Okay. Yeah, at this point, I'm kind of getting used to it. It's like, oh, good. A beating heart.
You find just a couple of things on the desk. Red wax candle, a couple blank sheets of parchment, ink and quill, oil lamp and tinderbox.
Are there drawers or anything? Or is it
There
just
are,
a
but
table?
they seem to be empty.
Yeah.
You, investigating through the bookshelves, there's quite a range of topics in here. A lot of them focusing on arcane practice of some kind. A lot of alchemy, a lot of history. There's also, especially like in this area here, some works of poetry and fiction. And you're kind of just like running your fingers along, and some nice flowing titles, and one odd one.
What is the odd one?
The proper raising and care of turnips.
Well, there are many different topics.
It's right in the middle. On one side is a book of poetry, and the other is a novel.
Talia, would you come here, please?
Sure.
Do you see anything out of place on this shelf? Here, I will just show you. I point to it.
Is that what I see?
Yeah, that's what you say, yeah.
People write this sort of thing?
Apparently.
What's weird about it? And I
Click. And...
actually- So to describe, I reached up to grab it and click. Fuck.
You know,
the
I knew I shouldn't have called you over here. I knew I should have just ignored it and told you about it later.
There's a click, and suddenly the shelf pops out a little bit.
Ooh. Well, I'm good for something. I find the hidden shit. Alright. I guess I move. Yeah, okay. I push it over a little bit more.
All right, so it actually just like pulls out and around, and it's
Yeah.
on a hinge. And it swings out open this way.
This way, okay, yeah. I pull it out a
So-
little more.
Yep. Behind it, there is a small room, and a smell suddenly hits your nostrils. Smell of decay.
Do I smell it too?
Yeah, it's a little more overpowering for you, but
Quel délicieux.
everything you've come up to this point has been like neat, clean, pristine. There are cobwebs in this room.
I put up my bandana.
Okay.
My skull bandana.
Yeah.
I think I'll put on my mask too, just because.
Smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sensitive to smells.
Yep. The shelves are lined with dust, and on the floor, about 5 feet into the room, lays a body.
Ooh.
It is laying in front of a chest that is opened, and this body has been here for quite some time.
Can I tell how long it's been decaying?
Medicine check.
Medicine. Nope, I sure can't. 9.
I could try.
9. A long time. Longer than 2 weeks.
Okay, alright. It's not fresh.
No.
Is like, okay.
14?
It's been here for a couple months.
Oh, months. Shit. Okay.
And looking at it, you also like see in its skin that's actually it might have been longer. The skin's kind of like approaching leathery state.
Right.
It's like gone past being bloated and stuff. But you spot 3 darts: one in its face, one in its neck, one in its chest.
And the chest behind it is open.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Okay, can I make an investigation check on the body just to see if there's... Wait, how long do you remember how long they say people have been disappearing for?
2 weeks.
Okay, so this guy's been here longer. I'm going to make an investigation check on the body anyway to see if there are any identifying things that we might have heard about if this is one of the people that's gone missing.
Okay.
So...
Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Because, yeah, he's been here for a few months, but I have a feeling that this house can fuck with time.
Maybe. I'm gonna just look in the chest.
4.
You turn the body over, and
I'm not scared of bodies. It just happens.
it's Thomas.
Ah.
Like, sheriff?
Then you blink, shake your head.
Oh.
No, it's not. You have no idea who this is.
For a moment, I thought this was Thomas.
Thomas just disappeared, though.
Indeed. But I have a feeling, and I say, that this house can alter perception, reality. I would not be surprised if it could also alter time. But it does not. It no longer looks like Thomas.
Like, looking at it again, there are some features that could be Thomas. The jawline is similar. What's left of the hair.
Can I look through his clothes to see if there's what do
the clothes look like?
The clothes.
Because he was wearing a white shirt that was faded and a green vest.
Yeah, he is not wearing. He is wearing what looks like was a green shirt.
Okay.
Which didn't help towards the oddly mistaking him for Thomas. But no, upon realization, no, this can't be.
Right.
Searching through him, you find essentially he actually does have some form of identification, a set of papers tucked in a coat pocket, and it labels him as James Cree. James Cree.
I'm gonna take these with me.
He, according to the papers, he was human, born about 30 years ago. And the listed residence has him in Airpike.
Airpike, which is the bigger city.
It's the biggest city, pretty far north of you guys.
Okay.
I had just, while she was investigating the body, I was just looking in the chest.
Okay.
I wasn't actually touching it.
Okay.
You're even grossed out by the body?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty fucking obvious he met with a trap.
Right.
I don't want to touch it.
So there are 4 things in the chest. A large book and 3 scrolls.
Can I search the box to see if that trap has gone off, basically?
Yeah. Is there any more traps?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make investigation.
1.
Doesn't look like it.
Shall I take a look as well?
Yeah, there's a book and 3 scrolls. 3?
3.
3 scrolls in there.
Are you quite certain that there are no other traps?
No, I'm not. That's why I'm asking you to do it.
Was investigation?
Yep.
19?
19. Looking at it, you see the mechanism that sprung the bolts, and it has been expended.
Okay.
Okay. Then I reach in, grab the book, hand it to you, and pick up the scrolls.
Okay.
What are the scrolls?
They are spell scrolls.
I know you don't want to pick up anything, but maybe these might be useful.
They are labeled as Bless,
Ooh.
Protection from Poison, and Spiritual Weapon.
Shit. Okay, bless.
No.
Protection from poison?
Uh-huh.
That might be useful.
It might be, but I am not going to risk it.
I am.
No, you are not.
Okay, out of character, these are clerical spells.
I know, but I have clerical spells.
Yeah, but you don't have all of them.
What are the other ones?
The only one you have as spiritual weapon.
And also with a scroll, you can cast it without a spell slot.
Yeah. These are basically made for you.
Yes, and that's why I don't want to touch them.
Yeah, but this room is really old. Like the rest of the house is pretty pristine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying this is out of character. Maybe I'll have Talia say it a little more succinct, but
yeah.
The rest of the house is really, really pristine, and then I can buy don't touch that.
Mm-hmm.
But this room is old and dusty, and obviously has had no effort to make it look nice.
Yes, but if the house, the house, whatever is controlling the house, has control over this room. I know because when I looked, I thought I saw Thomas, and I did not. Which means it might be preempting that assumption.
Is there a way to check if we can use this shit? I mean, is there a way to see if it's safe to use? I mean, okay. Also, D&D stuff, you find shit to use in dungeon crawls.
Normal dungeon crawls.
Normal dungeon crawls, but these are clerical spells. I left the gun for you!
And I am willing to leave these for you.
No! That's my point! Don't leave these! These are useful shit! What's the book?
What is the book I'm holding?
It is a thick tome. It has the emblem of the windmill on red on it. Mm-hmm. It is very dusty.
Thanks.
I open it up.
Okay. It is...
I carefully open it.
Yeah. And it's good that you're carefully opening it up. It's like the pages are cracked and worn. Some of the ink is faded. It seems to be a combination of journal and arcane notebook. Somebody was...
Is it a wizard spell book?
It is not a wizard spell book. As in, there are no complete spells in it. Okay. There are notes on attempted rituals. Make an investigation check.
Okay. 15, I think.
Okay. So, going through it quickly, this has...
Quickly but carefully.
Quickly but carefully. This has several things in it. You catch references of cult practices.
Kelsey, please.
A list of members, attempted rituals for summoning something, and also bits of just what appear to be journal kind of like scattered throughout. And you get the impression that this belonged to Elizabeth.
Okay. But wasn't there a thing in the journal, the other journals, about how Elizabeth would have parties and all the guests would go up to the...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm not surprised. I relay all this to Talia.
Yeah. Just as it goes on, some of the last entries in the journal talk about how her husband's gone, her only child is gone. All that's left is her family's house, and she will make sure that it lasts forever.
Well, shit.
My thoughts exactly.
What?
It's you just put it so well.
Well, you know, my -2 to intelligence is it got me succinct with words.
But you're so articulate sometimes.
Thank you, darling.
Alright, to humor you, I will take this course.
I appreciate it.
But I'm still not letting you have that gun.
But it's really pretty.
I know, and so are you.
No, none of that shit. Alright. Okay, we took the papers though, right?
What papers?
For the dude, James Creed.
Yes, we did.
We did. We're taking those for identification purposes. Yes. And alright, so yeah, let's get out of this room.
Is there anything else in there besides?
Actually, yes, the bookshelves are all lined. They're very dusty, but they are all lined with books on summoning demons.
Of course.
And theories on raising the dead and summoning or trying to find ways to connect to a certain plane of existence. Make a Arcana check.
Arcana?
Yeah.
You have advantage in that. Or not advantage, but you have pluses, I think.
Yeah,
you have...
I think you have a +5 to it.
Yeah, well, a 7.
7. The name of the plane comes up once. It's like somebody wrote it down as like something what they believe it to be called. The Shadowfell.
What do I know about that?
Make a history check.
History. That's better. 14.
14. Again, it's kind of like the name Durst. It's on the tip of your tongue.
Can I take 5 to try and figure it out?
Not in this room.
Well, it'll be on you.
You can, if you want to later, you can
okay.
take 5 to think of it again.
The Shadowfell.
Shadowfell and Durst.
Yeah. As you guys exit the room, the music across the way has stopped.
Alright.
I feel like there's a joke I make about, Luigi's Mansion, but,
Mario! Yeah.
Okay. Makes me want to play Luigi's Mansion. Okay, you already checked the desk, right?
In theory.
Shall I go check it?
You might have better eyes than I do. I'm a little bit distracted by everything.
I believe I do. 19?
19. Going through it, you find pretty much the same stuff that she had found, with the exception of in the bottom drawer, it was kind of like it you know how like when you like put something in a drawer and then it just somehow gets like weirdly situated as like up against the back of the drawer in a weird way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what happened with this small, thin journal. It's more of like an accounting book, sort of like a thin accounting book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything? I pull it out.
Yeah.
And I'm looking through it.
Yeah.
What should I do? Investigation to see if there's anything.
Oh. It's pretty simple. It's just an accounting of Gustav's expenses. And as it starts out in the beginning, you see that he was kind of hurting for money.
You would not know it.
There are notes like education expenses for Thorn and Rose, and then at a certain date, which actually looking at these dates, these are all 30 plus years old.
Okay.
And so like looking at a certain date leading up to a couple of things, there's like wedding expenses. All of a sudden there seems to be a lot more money available to spend on things.
After the wedding?
Uh-huh.
I relay this to Talia. But it was Elizabeth in the portrait that had the resemblance to the portraits in the foyer. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So she might have been the money. But
the expenses for Thorn and Rose were before the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
they're not hers.
They are not hers. I'm gonna go like to the very front.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything that indicates?
Funeral.
Yeah, or just anything? Just looking down, do I see anything that would indicate like another partner before or another spouse?
Not really, but this it just starts, and from what you're able to tell, Rose is already like 5 years old when
Okay.
when this particular book was starting to be written.
Okay.
All right, so those two aren't hers.
Wait.
So that makes sense. You know, something is really bugging me.
What is it? Aside from
everything.
wait,
That was 30 years ago. And the little lady was 5. She should at least be in her 20s by now.
30 years ago.
Yeah, she was 5. So yeah, at least in her 30s.
Wait.
So
Whatever we spoke to outside,
it wasn't them.
I suspected as much.
I'm a little bit slow on the uptake.
It's okay.
All right.
That is what I am here for. You are here to...
I'm the muscle.
Wait.
You always say the kindest things. All right, let's get out of this fucking room.
What's on the other side of the room?
There was just a chair.
Yeah, just some
Okay.
chairs and fireplace.
It's hard on for fireplaces here.
I mean, fireplaces are wonderful, but this is...
Yeah, I'm not really keen on houses. So.
but the light from a fireplace puts the room in such a nice light.
Not here.
Of course not here. I keep giggling. Like, every time
We walk out of that room.
Mm-hmm.
How are the,
Yeah, what are our 4 friends doing?
yeah.
They're looking right at the door you guys are coming out of currently.
Sup, fellas?
Comment allez-vous?
Must not be talkers.
Apparently not. Shall we see where that music was coming from?
Can I, ding, ding, ding on the suits of armor?
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
It just like echoes hollow inside.
Alright. That way.
See, they are not so frightening after all.
Oh no, they're horrifying. But, you get used to it.
Oh,
I'm starting to get desensitized. Sort of.
oh no, we are terribly frightened.
Yeah, horrified.
So very frightened. Anyway, shall we continue?
Go.
Okay, I opened this door.
Okay. You open it up and is a large room with 3 large windows looking out to the front of the house.
Mm-hmm.
It is very nice, polished floor. It looks like it's meant for dancing. Some chairs with small cushions line the sides, and there's another black marble fireplace.
Oh, these people with their damn fireplaces.
Yep. There is a large brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling, hangings along the wall that depict beautiful men and women and children singing and playing instruments. A harpsichord sits over here, and a large standing harp sits closer to the fireplace.
If only I knew how to play either of those.
Guitar is more my style.
Bien sûr.
Can I go to the windows?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take a closer look at the paintings of the people having fun and stuff and see if they're actually having fun or if it's some terrible thing.
Go ahead and make investigation check. Make perception check out the window.
10.
10?
14?
14? Okay. So, 10 on the paintings. They seem fine. Until they start moving.
Like in front of me?
Yeah. Like, they're actually, twirling and dancing.
Talia.
Hang on. We haven't gotten to what I see.
As you look out the window, looking down onto the street, it's fog everywhere, but then the fog drifts aside for a moment, and you see Thorn and Rose standing out in the street.
Seline?
Talia?
Come here.
No, you come here first.
The kids are downstairs.
Ah, c'est intéressant. These paintings are moving.
Great. What? I don't know. Yeah, no, I made the motion.
Yeah.
I look over my shoulder. What?
Do you see
Are they
this?
moving?
No,
No, they're not. I look back. Are they still there?
they are.
They're down in the street.
But these paintings are not moving for you?
No, they're not. Come here.
D'accord. I come over to you. Do I see them?
Yeah, they're there.
God, that's a really good ruse.
Isn't it so?
Like 2 kids? Who can resist 2 kids?
I laugh at the
Me,
look.
apparently.
I laugh at the look that Talia gives me. It was quite clever, and I must give credit where credit is due. You got us in here very, very good. More German.
Very good.
Yeah.
You say that out loud?
Yeah.
As you say it out loud, Thorn and Rose, together look up at the window you are in.
I look right back down at them.
Just a bit of fog passes over them, and as it passes over, they're still there standing up at you, but their eyes are gone, their mouths are open, and black ooze is pouring down their face. They just look up at you, and the fog passes over, and they're gone again.
I look behind me.
No, they're not there.
Good.
I look at you. I have no words.
I don't either, just as I am. I believe it might be better if I keep my thoughts to myself.
Maybe. Just a maybe.
You giggle. Remember, you are not afraid.
Right. Not afraid.
I'm just smiling at you.
I wonder if I could shoot them.
They're not there anymore.
I know! I don't even know if they're corporeal. Because you tried to grab one, remember?
I did, and I was so sure that I had him. So
they're probably not even fucking real. So I can't shoot them. I hope I get to shoot something.
I do love how single-minded you are sometimes, mon chéri.
Sweetheart, I do one thing good in this world.
Oh, you do many things good in this world.
Okay, not in front of the house. Well, they don't need to know that. There's children here.
Are you sure? Are you so sure? Anyway,
what else is in this fucking room? There's a harp and a
harpsichord.
And a harpsichord.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a look at the harpsichord.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow her since all of my rules are fucking shit.
I mean, mine aren't that great.
All right, I'll try. Is it investigation or
Yeah.
Investigation.
6.
Okay.
Was it a nat 1?
-2.
It's a negative 1.
-1.
Yeah. So as you come around to the harpsichord, it starts playing.
Talia starts. Talia just jumps a little bit, God damn it! Is there anything playing it?
Nope.
Oh,
It's
that's
playing itself. And then The harp across the room also starts up. And is,
Whips around.
and is just plucking.
Is it at least pretty?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Talia, or who are you?
My
Seline?
name. Je m'appelle Seline.
Seline, can I see your gun, please?
My gun.
Your gun.
Which one? Antoinette or Merci?
Antoinette.
Okay, whip out Antoinette. No, I whip her out and then put her away.
No,
I
want to shoot
I
it.
know that you really, really want to shoot something,
I
but
really want to shoot it.
and if oh, I am.
And it's a physical thing in front of me. All right, fine.
Would you like to dance?
Right now?
Why not? Pourquoi pas?
You really want to piss this thing off, don't you? I mean, here's the deal. How bad do you want this to get? I'm down, but how bad do you want it to get?
Perhaps we shall save dancing for when we are out of the house.
Yeah, let's maybe do that.
Shall we proceed?
I really want to shoot something.
I know, but
Can I at least knock the harp over?
Just une minute, s'il vous plaît. You're asking me how angry I want to make the house, and you want to shoot things.
Can I knock the harp over? All right, fine. I don't do shit.
Let us proceed. We have at least
unnerved.
one other floor to. Remember,
There's a
Talia.
basement too.
Talia, you are not afraid.
Sure.
No, do not. Look at me. Look at
I'm-
me. You are not afraid. You are with me,
I'm with you. All right.
and you are not afraid.
And I'm not afraid. Isn't that my line? I'm like 6'2". Big, strong 6'2".
Well, the next time that we get in a bar fight,
I can shoot someone in a bar fight? Hell yeah, let's go. Something to look forward to. Let's take out, what was that little asshole's name?
Jethro.
Jethro, let's go murder him. It'll be great.
I already murdered him.
Oh, all right.
Why would you do that? He's already dead.
Get out of here.
All right.
Allons-y.
So, as you guys exit the room, once again, all the suits of armor are looking at you.
I'm gonna name these things. They're like, let's call that one Bob. This
Bob.
one,
Bob, Charlie.
Charlie, Pierre.
Jean-Luc.
All right, so we got Bob, Charlie, Pierre, and
Jean-Luc.
Jean-Luc.
Okay.
Got it. And Bob's the only. Poor Bob. Robert. Robert.
Oui.
All right, y'all have been great.
As you guys step out of the room, there is something new.
Ah.
Whatever it is, it's got in my gun.
It is on the floor. It's sets of black footprints that lead from the doorway up the staircase.
From the doorway we just came out of?
Yep. Actually, they lead from the fireplace to the door and then up the stairs.
Oh. And they're kid size, I'm guessing.
Yes.
2 sets or just one?
Just one.
Oh, I really hope she didn't try and burn the... like, how little are we talking about? Like, baby?
No. Like
12-year-old.
like 12-year-olds.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. I'm like, please don't tell me she burned the infant.
Well, if she did, it's quite a efficient way of.
Oh, no, I don't doubt it.
remains.
I don't doubt it, but,
Salt and burn the bones.
I suppose. That's not really your forte, though. That's... You like coffins.
I do, but I understand the
Necessity?
the sentimental value of having someone's remains spread on the ground.
All right.
Spread in some place that meant something to them in life. But yes, I prefer coffins.
All right, well, you 4 have been lovely.
I would say that I'm going to miss you, but I probably will forget you the moment that I leave this room.
Good idea. Let's taunt it some more.
I am on. If you knew the things that I am thinking, you would be thanking me for my restraint.
Okay, fair enough. All right, gentlemen, we go upstairs.
Yep.
All right. So as you keep going up, again, aside from the secret room, everything has been clean and pristine.
Mm-hmm.
As you start getting up the stairs, things get dustier. There are cobwebs draping across the last couple of stairs.
I walk into one and start screaming.
You do?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
It's in my hair. It's in my hair.
What is in your hair? What is in your hair?
I don't know. It is a spider web.
It's a... Come here. Start shoving it off.
This is disgusting.
There's fucking things
Says
moving around.
Says the woman that was just handling like a decaying body.
Yeah,
that's fine. But cobwebs, gross.
There's no spider in your hair. Relax.
I'm not afraid of the spiders. I just do not like the way that the spider web feels in my hair.
It's fine. Get it off.
Spiders are good. They eat mosquitoes.
Yeah, it's fine.
As you come up the stairs, the black footprints continue up, kind of like soaking into the dust that's coating the floor. And they go up to another suit of armor that's across the way, right across from the staircase. And there is a smudged black handprint on the armor.
Does it look like the other 4
Yep.
sets?
Yep.
What do we call this one? How about Gerard?
Gerard?
Yeah, why not?
It's a very, very good name.
Yeah, I like to think so. Alright, this one's Gerard. This one's gonna follow us too. Hey, maybe it'll start walking around. That would knock a few years off my life.
That would be interesting, and perhaps you could shoot it.
Perhaps I could. You gonna walk? Looks at the suits of armor.
It turns and looks at you.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Really?
Wait.
And some black goo comes out of the visor as it steps down off of its pedestal.
Are you kidding me?
Roll initiative.
Hello, you're going to walk, Gerard? Hang on, I gotta make this joke. Are you going to walk, Gerard? Please, right this way. I was trying to make that joke and then that happened. Okay. Well, I'm fucking ready.
One question before we do this. Was it actually going to do that, or did you do that, Danny?
No, it was going to do that.
I fucking called it!
You started saying
My
stuff.
gun is in the goddamn hand. Damn it. 5. That knocked into something else. I'm mad now.
Yes,
God damn it.
mad.
You also have bless, protection from poison, and spiritual weapons. So you
Right.
can cast spiritual weapon once if you scroll without. Fucking.
Here's a question.
Yeah, sorry.
Can I tell if something is undead or not?
Not without a spell.
Okay. What spell would I use?
Detect good and evil.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna...
Well, Retribution is already out, which has magic bullets in it. So on my turn, I get to put the other one out. Which does not have a name yet, because it's a shit. It's just a normal pistol. And then attached to it. Who's first?
Well, what do you roll for initiative? 5. Okay, and Seline?
19.
Oh, shit, okay. Seline, you're going first.
Yes. I was gonna just say Sacred Flame or Toll the Dead.
Sacred Flame, and then Toll the Dead.
Okay.
If it takes damage, if it's already taken damage, it gets 2d12 instead of 2d8.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, you can technically
That's
do
what
Toll the
I was
Dead.
reading the stuff to figure out what I wanted to do.
Yeah, I mean, you can
first.
technically do Toll the Dead.
Well, no, let's do Sacred Flame.
Okay. So it has to roll a dex save.
Okay.
What's your spell save DC?
14.
It does save.
Okay.
So it takes no damage.
Alrighty.
You conjure up
Bone spear.
the bone shards, and they all just rattle off the armor as it stands and approaches. And odds or evens.
Odds.
It takes steps towards you. and it will take...
You wanted so badly to shoot something, now you have...
It will make 2 attacks against you. Neither of those will hit.
Where are they?
Well, actually, the highest is a 13.
Nope.
Yeah, so it lumbers at you and
My armor class is
makes...
not filled in.
Oh, it should be 12.
My lucky number.
So yeah, no, that totally missed. Now it is your turn. It is in front of you after taking 2 swings at you with its arms that are also dripping this viscous black goo.
Okay. I take out the other pistol. Does firearm expert allow me to close range?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to shoot at it.
Okay.
Alright. So, do I get... I don't get 2 attacks, right?
Yes, you do.
I do get 2
you,
attacks.
You can actually make 3 attacks if you wish.
3. I will do 3 then.
I have a really basic question, and I'm so sorry I have to ask this again.
Uh-huh.
What's the difference between an action and a bonus action?
You can technically do both on your turn.
Okay.
Now, with spells, a spell that is a bonus action, so I'm guessing you're looking at healing word.
I'm just looking at like the difference between different
Okay.
stuff.
So, you cannot cast 2 spells of first level or higher on the same turn.
Okay.
You could cast a cantrip and a spell of any other level,
Okay.
but you cannot, so
All right. Well, I'm not
Okay,
gonna.
the first one was a 23.
that'll hit.
13.
13 will not hit.
Okay. And then... No.
What was it?
It was a 2.
Okay.
2, my...
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, one of them hits.
One of them hit, and which one?
Retribution.
Retribution hits, okay.
Retribution is always first.
Okay.
And Retribution has magic. The magic bullets.
Okay, so here is something to keep in mind, because that third shot is also retribution.
Oh,
you switch
okay.
back and you go back and forth.
Yeah.
So if you only want one magic shot to be used, maybe start with the other one first.
Okay, let's do that one then.
Okay, so
With just the pistol.
just the pistol hits.
Just the pistol.
Just a regular pistol hit. So
Yeah.
D6 plus 3.
8.
8. Nice. It took the hit, and it did damage like you would expect it to.
Cool. So that was 3 shots.
Yes. So 1 shot out of retribution, 2 shots out of the other pistol.
Cool.
Okay, Seline, back to you.
Now I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Because it's been damaged.
Yes. So it has to make a wisdom save. Oh God. Yeah, no, that it would have if it didn't have a -4 to wisdom.
Oh look, you're smarter than him.
Yay!
So go ahead and roll 2d12 for damage.
2d12. Okay, which one is 12?
That is the 12 right there.
This one.
So that one and that one, yeah.
So 2 of them?
2 of them.
13.
13.
Ow.
Nice.
So
The sound of bells fill
yeah,
the air.
a doleful sound of a bell fills the air, and it like rattles through the armor, and like all of a sudden, just like more black goo seems to just like splurt and like cough out of the visor mask as it like runs down the front.
Damn, Gerald.
Also,
Guard.
as I'm casting, my eyes go white.
Right.
Yeah. All right, so its turn, and it is going to make 1 slam attack against you and 1 slam attack against you. So first against you, that is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
And then, 8 to hit you, so that won't hit. On you, that does 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I take the hit and I snarl, my canine, my teeth getting a little bit longer,
All right.
but not all the way.
Okay. It is now your turn.
All right. I shoot again.
All right. Starting with basic.
Basic. 16 plus 6.
That'll hit, yeah.
Okay.
Retribution.
17 plus 6.
That'll hit, yeah. Back to basic.
And 9, 15.
15 will not hit.
Okay.
So 2 hits though, so go
2
ahead.
hits.
Roll damage.
5 plus... Oh, each one. Okay, so 6
Uh-huh.
and 5. So 11 altogether.
11 altogether. You take 3 shots, 2 of them striking home, 1 through the breastplate and 1 up through the visor, and that shot snaps its head back and it stumbles back, slumps against the wall, and slides down, just leaving a trail of black goo as it falls to the ground. The piece is kind of like disassembling a little bit and kind of just like falling limply on the ground. The black goo suddenly writhes and moves, like slithers away from the armor and like seeps into the floorboards, leaving everything clean.
Talia's making a really low growling sound. Well, I'm really glad I got to shoot something.
I thought you would be. That's interesting. Whatever this black substance is what is controlling the was controlling the armor.
Yeah. She kind of like does a full body shake and her fangs recede. Puts the pistol away, but keeps out retribution.
Seline goes over and kind of just pushes the armor, what's left of it, over.
Kicks it with her shoe.
Yeah.
It's empty.
Yeah, I thought so. But just, in case, evil Jello here, Jello lives on, decided like, no, I'm gonna look like I went away, but I'm actually still there. Ha 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 ha.
Thank you so much for listening to Let's Be Legendary. If you enjoyed our story, please rate and review on iTunes, Stitcher, YouTube, or wherever you listen to podcasts. It helps us immensely. For news and extra content, please visit our website at letsbelegendarypodcast.com or follow us on Facebook at Let's Be Legendary, Twitter at Let's Be Legend Pod, and Tumblr at Let's Be Legendary Pod. Please be sure to say hello. We love meeting everyone. To get early access to episodes, art, and exclusive content, consider becoming a patron on Patreon. Bonus episodes, exclusive art, Q&As with the characters, AMAs with the players, and behind-the-scenes material are just some of the things you'll get as a patron. Find us at patreon.com/Let's Be Legendary Podcast. Every dollar helps. We couldn't do this without your support. Talia Gray is played by Chris Sass-Council. Seline Argent is played by Megzi Sass-Council, and our Dungeon Master is Danny Gressman. Our producer and lead editor is Danny Gressman, pronouns she, her. Producer, director, and editor is Chris Sass-Council, pronouns they, them. Producer and art director is Megzi Sass-Council, pronouns she, her. The song, The Shadow of the Undertaker, was written and performed by Sons of Perdition and is featured in the Backwater Gospel animation short presented by the Animation Workshop. For more information, please visit sonsofperdition.com or follow them on Facebook at sonsofperdition.music. Thanks again, Zeb. For music and sound effects, please visit our website at letsbelegendarypodcast.com for a full list of credits. Celine's tarot deck is The Shades of Magic by Jess Gore, and the tarot guide used in-game can be found at biddytarot.com. Thanks again for listening, and stay legendary.